Today is Saturday the 20th of May 2017. It is 2044 hours Central European Time. I want to briefly explain what has been going on for a little while now. They're running something that I can only compare to something done in antiquity. In antiquity, every now and then they used to flood the Colosseum in Rome in order to give the audience sea battles in a circus kind of style. It had nothing to do with actual military sea battles, but to give them a bit of a circus. They flooded the Colosseum, okay? Now, why do I bring you that comparison? As far away as that is from an actual sea battle, what they're doing right now is magnitudes further away from what I originally talked about. I did mention in the past how throughout my entire life I was utilized in what I refer to as war games. Now, what I meant with that was very advanced strategic simulations. What is going on now is lurching bitch queens ridiculing the concept of war game. They're not even grasping what the fuck it is and what is being meant by having some kind of circus freak show go on that is pretty much like back then in the circus, in which allegedly I and or some of my phases are coerced into, and in which allegedly I suck hairy monkey balls compared to some other fuckers out there who allegedly compete against me in that. Moreover, my phases allegedly coerce people here in the neighborhood into supplying me with supplies and resources in the form of deliberately, allegedly, my phases coercing other people to deposit edibles and so on in the trash can so that I can find them. Here's a nice example. Cake. Okay. Why do I explain this? For several reasons. First of all, I don't take part, and my phases don't take part in any of that. I cannot be subjected to anything. I can be exposed to what they blow into here by the proxy tech, but you don't understand the proxy tech. They cannot force connect someone to me, nor can they force connect me or my phases. Not then and here could they force connect to anybody else out there. That is not possible. This is proxy tech only. Some of you fuckers are being led to believe that you compete against me. Some other of you fuckers are being shown the results of that, in which, of course, as I said before, I suck ass, which means this is done in order to discredit me, in order to discredit what I talked about this, the war games as I call them, which have nothing to do with the shit going on here. Some things in particular I want to point out. I want you to understand that Fex Mundi, the fucking bitch queen madness in Fex Mundi specifically, because this bitch queenery working. The bitch queen madness has arrived at that point where war itself is being ridiculed. I want you to understand that. Namely, especially if you are in uniform, whoever the fuck from whatever IG, wherever in the world, whenever in the future you will see this video, war itself is being ridiculed. This after 90 years, 90, that's 9 and 0, 90 years of all wars in the world having only been brought about and dragged on and worsened by inhumane technology. After 1 billion people died in those wars, most of them soldiers in uniform. Fucking lurching bitch queens have their little circus freak show. And the Abwehramt, who, for completeness sake, wear uniforms, practically, maybe not in every day, but they are allegedly owning a uniform. Not allegedly, in theory, in praxis, they own a uniform, because they are officially part of the ex-Austrian Bundesheer. They make this possible. I want all of you in uniform to understand that the Abwehrmacht has not just lost their right for any uniform, but the Abwehrmacht has actually lost their right for their very skin, which is remarkable because Abwehrmacht, this goes to you, I'm keeping this in German because I want to keep this entire video German, that even the other people understand it. Abwehrmacht, indirectly, you have succeeded to actually give me a chance to pardon at least some of the other regular staff of the predecessor states of violence national armies. Because I gave them explicit orders to annihilate you. They did not act on them, which means they all committed highest treason against foreign and against all mankind, and thus they will all be put down if their officer rank. I explained them in the past. That still is valid. I'll give some of them a chance, and then maybe 2, 3 for each up-down pop, so that won't be a whole lot. Namely, by getting a pardon once they skin you up-down. Skin you. Because you've lost the right for any uniform a long time ago. Now you've even lost the right for a skin. And if there's some regular fucker, like I met a fucker today, right here, right down the street, actually down 2 streets. That guy was about, well, maybe 23, no older. He was wearing a uniform of the ex-Austrian army, and he had a funny, a beret and a funny collar that they didn't have back when I was with the army. They have a lot of new colors now. I don't know what he was with. It doesn't matter. The point is, he had something called a button bot. Okay? And I don't mean, you know, like Lemmy from Motorhead used to have one. No, I mean the picture book perfect, way back when in fucking Royal Days, Buck Kenbart. The guy was 23 years younger thereabouts. In a uniform with a fucking button bot. That is how badly these soldiers are being fucked in their mind by the fucking Abwehr and their fucking lurching and fucking royalist Dunstkreis. With royalist, I mean the Adelspack. Nobility. Some of them as fucking far removed from any such as fucking Bonnie fucking Albion. And, more important, over on North America, the NSA allowing such to take place is no better than the Abwehr. So what I suggest is anybody fucking else in the Pentagon, and for completeness sake, Pentagon hole, you're gonna get annihilated, but unlike the fuckers in the NSA, some other people in the Pentagon who are not with the NSA might perhaps grasp what the bitch queens are doing. Namely, especially if some of you fuckers will be able to verify what exactly I was talking about and which actual strategic simulations I was utilized in. And then to be not subjected, exposed to this far. Once more, I cannot be subjected to anything. I can be exposed to something by them blowing it into here, but I can't be subjected to it. I am not, my phases are not in that game. Nor do they think to be. You out there are being hoodwinked again. Completely. I ain't not ever playing any such games. I never have in my life. I do not utilize inhumane technologies. I never have in my life. Everything I did via the original shared mind when it still was on. Nothing of the shit that they try to allege I am doing, I ever did or would ever do. Nor could they ever coerce me into that. Not just morally they couldn't, but technically they could not. And yet fuckers out there on bitch queen behest have me in front of some other spectator fuckers behave like a fucking incompetent dude at this ridiculous, ridiculing, obscene caricature of Wargame. They have gone and fucked Wargame up the ass. And your NSA fuckers are around that. And the Abwehr fuckers carry that out. So, someone in fucking America, call the fuck